Hey guys, welcome back to the 4th episode of the AngryRagdoll Podcast. I'm Mr. Busy, your host, and as usual, I have with me
Logic.
How's your day been?
It's been pretty good. Pretty long.
Have you been playing any games lately?
Minecraft.
Yeah, we have recorded some Minecraft.
I know it was a bit tiresome, but that was a very good session. I looked it back over, and there's some pretty funny stuff in there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, and I looked at your channel and looks like you deleted a shit ton of videos.
Yeah. Have you seen the new TF2 thumbnail I did?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, I like it. I was pretty proud of it.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to us on iTunes and on our YouTube channel. Anything else you want to add before we continue on with the show?
No. How's your day been?
It's been fine, actually. Tiring. It's been a good Valentine's Day.
Ugh.
Why no girl for you?
No.
There you go. Maybe next year. You'll never know.
Maybe next year. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so let's get on with this week's news. So we're gonna start off this week by talking about the fight between DayZ and WarZ. Now, I asked Megalogic before the show started if he knew about DayZ, and he said, yeah, but not really. You don't know what WarZ is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a big fight now all over the internet about how WarZ is copying DayZ. So pretty much, DayZ, for all you guys who don't know, it was originally a free mod for Arma 2.
Go play it.
So it started off as a free mod survival game against zombies, where you pretty much you start off, I think, with one pistol, no food at all, I think, and yeah, you have to go around, gather food. And remember, this is everyone else on the server is trying to get the same thing. There's a limited amount. It doesn't respawn. Each, if you take a can of food, it doesn't respawn, so there's only a limited
It is a very realistic survival game.
Exactly. So it started off being free for Arma 2, and then you had to pay for it. Now it has its own standalone version. It's in beta now. You can go and buy out the game. But WarZ, the problem is WarZ is exactly the same game. It does look a little bit better. If you just want to check now, you could go to Google.
I've seen some stuff, and yeah, it does look better.
Okay, so it does look better, right? The problem is, so there's a couple of problems here. Let me just start off with the biggest problem. Metascore, for all you guys who don't know, are the official scores of video games. Every single video game that comes out, they score it. So there's never been, actually, in the past so many years, 100% for a game. So even Dishonored got 91, and The Walking Dead got 92. So that's the highest score you could possibly get. And this is out of 100. WarZ, the game, out of 100, got 1.3. It is the lowest rated game in history. In history.
1.3.
In history.
Bad.
Now, this was the Metacritic score. The user score, where users scored it out, they gave it 0.1. So, as you can probably see, it's not the best game you would ever play. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Now, true, the graphics look amazing, but most of the images, almost 100% of the images that they put up, the company put up on their Steam page, on Google Images, are fake. The pictures that you can see now, if you look them up right now, then you'll see that they are actually not real places in the game. There's no such thing. For example, cities, big cities, and little mountains and villages. There's nothing like that at all in the game. Second of all, you could see that the graphics don't look the same because they use a lot of you can see the sun, the physical sun, and ray lights and stuff like that. And you don't have that, even an option like that in the game. You don't have.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Anti-aliasing and stuff like that. So
these pictures make the game look good.
And they do, yeah, exactly. But that's only one problem. The other problem is the content. So DayZ was supposed to be 3 months ago a big announcement, and it's been a little bit quiet in the past month. Probably because they thought about it for the past 2 months. But It's been a little bit quiet, and when it first started out, the creators of the WarZ, first of all, they said that they had the idea 3 years before DayZ, but they
Oh
only
yeah,
started,
sure.
but yeah, exactly, but they only started making the game a month after DayZ was out. So pretty much what they're saying, and they're lying. You can totally see they're lying. So they've had it 3 years in the making, right? 3 years they've
Mm.
planned it, and they only started making the game engine and everything a month after DayZ was out. So that's a complete lie. I don't.
Bullshit.
It is. Now, they've also said on their forums that they would bring out a lot of content. They would bring out a lot of like social interactivities where you could, let's say, they had even this thing in the works where they said they had like this iPhone app where you would be able to like I don't know, like give health or food to your player.
What?
They said that they would add a lot of forts where you would like pretty much go to like a stronghold or a fort and you would own it. You can buy with real money, or you like capture it against your friends, and you could take over some of your friends for strongholds. They said they would announce every single month different content updates, which was totally bullshit because
Yeah.
didn't have any content updates. And now we're going to go over to the pricing. So I want you to go and check out their pricing. Go to the WarZ. If you'll see, go to their website.
Go to their website. What
Yeah,
was the website?
it's thewarz.com, and listeners can go.
Here, 1 minute.
Okay, so
War.
go to buy. As you can, there's
Z.com. Yeah.
go to buy.
Okay. Uh. Wait. Where's buy?
Look at you can see the tab at the top near FAQ.
I am probably on the wrong website.
I'll send you the link. Don't worry. So anyway, all you listeners who are on the website right now, if you look at buy and it says there's 3 payment packages. One is $15, one is $25, and the other one is $50.
What?
Now, okay, so this is actually a normal method for a game. So you get the normal $15 without no in-game currency, 25 for $15 worth, and $50 worth for 50 in-game currency.
Yeah.
And this wasn't the original. Originally, if I don't, they don't even have it anymore on the website. But originally, the game cost a lot less. $15 was there was only one package and only $15, and that included actually all the guns in the game, which you can like I don't know, it's like pre-order or whatever it was. So they totally took that off. They said they would add a cash up, a very big cash up. The only cash up that there is actually is there's 3 tabs on the cash up, which is guns, masks, and food. So the good thing about it is they only sell like ammo. They don't really sell the guns. You have to find it. The bad thing is that you can buy with real money lives. Now, this doesn't work like DayZ. They've changed it up a little bit.
Oh, one change.
They they've so when you die in DayZ, you respawn, right?
Yeah, you lose like all your stuff.
Right. WarZ exactly the same thing, but first, so at the beginning when you died once. You lose all your stuff, including the stuff you buy with real money. And you would die, and you would not be able to respawn with that character because you would create like different characters. You would not be able to respawn for 1 hour. Now,
Why?
this was the beginning. Wait. Now they've changed it to 24 hours once you die. And this is very
What?
easy because the zombie AI is very bad. The animation is very bad. I mean, it's just terrible. So I talked a lot now, and I want to hear what you think about this.
Wait, so You have to wait 24 hours
Hours until
before.
your character respawns, exactly.
That is the
Or you can just
stupidest thing.
pay it out with real money.
Well, that's just their way of just getting the money in.
Right. And
That's ridiculous. 24 hours to respawn in a game.
yep,
That is stupid.
that is stupid. And there's so many. I mean, it's funny because they showed the average player on DayZ per day are like 1 million, 2 million players. The
Yeah.
average every day on WarZ is about 12 to 50.
Million.
No, 12 to 50.
Oh, play what? Is that it?
Yeah, so that's it.
Well, I suppose everyone else is waiting to respawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably hop onto DayZ when they're waiting to respawn.
What do you think of this? What do you think of this whole big, caboozle? I mean, bad ratings, copying, saying that they have it 2 years in the works when they've only actually started development a month or two after DayZ came out.
I just think it's sad that it's actually worked.
Yeah, and they've lost a lot of players. I mean, they've had a lot. 2 months ago, they've had I think 12,000 players a day. Now it went down totally, and there are less and less players, and it's just a big lie. It's a big mess. Now here's a big thing that people actually believed at the beginning, but now people found out it's not true. So a couple of 2 months ago, the lead developer. Now this is the internet. You can lie however you like. I can now tell all our listeners that I am the guy who started Microsoft. I am Bill
That's
Gates.
true.
I am Bill Gates. Yeah,
That's true, though. He copied you.
I made the screenplay for all the Indiana Jones movies. I'm the one who started off Star Wars. I'm George Lucas's son.
I thought you were gonna say I'm George Lucas.
Yeah, because I'm Steve Jobs. I'm actually dead. So it's very easy to lie. So the lead developer wrote 2 months ago on the forums that he was the lead designer on League of Legends, Star Wars: The Old Republic, and he was a screenplay writer for what was it? Far Cry 2.
What?
And that is complete bullshit. And I looked up the name, and he's not one of those teams. But that company who made WarZ are the guys who made Bullet Run. I'm joking.
God, you scared me then.
I'm joking.
God.
But no, it's very easy, to make up, and everybody believed him, and it's a total lie. I mean, again, what do you think of this? I'm just really want to know what you think about this as a gamer yourself. And
I mean, if I was either on the DayZ kind of production team, or I was a very regular DayZ player, I would be pissed off. I mean,
yeah.
Copying a complete game and then it's
lying
worked.
About it also, I mean...
Yeah, lying, and then it's worked. People pay to go and play that game. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It is. It's just really dumb. People have said that they should have never released about it. And now all the developers are backing off, saying it's not their fault and stuff like that. But...
Oh, right, yeah. When it starts going wrong for them, it's not their fault anymore. I mean...
Exactly, yeah. So that was DayZ and WarZ, just to get everyone pumped up. Do you want to introduce the next topic, Call of Duty?
Oh God!
Is your voice cracking up?
No, just slowly dying over here. God. What am I doing now?
Call of Duty.
Oh God.
I know.
I'm sorry if you like Call of Duty, but this pains me to say it.
Call of Duty sucks. I know.
Yeah. Zombies is good though. Don't insult zombies. There is a new Call of Duty confirmed for 2013.
Yep.
Activision has revealed that the next entry in a long-running first-person shooter series to launch this year, game not expected to be as successful as Black Ops 2.
Now, here's a funny thing. I know it's not written here when you're reading, but there's two companies, Treyarch and Infinity Ward.
Yeah. Treyarch's the better one, but never mind.
Treyarch's number one.
They're better than Infinity Ward.
Infinity
Right.
Ward are the guys who first made Call of Duty.
Yeah, but I
They
like
made Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 3 was awful.
Okay, yeah, I guess. So
That was a horrible game.
so they've Infinity Ward, there's been rumors, it's not true, but they probably laid off because they said that Treyarch ruined the game so much that they don't even want to be a part of this.
It is very different feels to the games
Yeah, from
very
game to
different.
game, yeah. Exactly. So that's Call of Duty. Fuck Call of Duty. I don't care about it.
That's it.
Um. Yeah.
I'm still like just getting over that. God.
Okay. So I'm gonna introduce the next topic here. We're gonna go through a lot of topics here because we're getting to the very big topic. Um. Fallout developers. So Obsidian. Are probably gonna make a Star Wars RPG. Now the problem is we've seen a lot of Star Wars things, Star Wars products going out lately. Star Wars: The Old Republic, Star Wars Episode 7 is in the works.
Go watch that on my channel.
Oh yeah, sure.
Self plug.
Yeah. Sponsored by. But so they're making another one. What do you think of this? Because there's so many Star Wars going on right now. Another Star Wars RPG. We've played Star Old Republic. It's a great game. What's gonna happen here?
It needs to be good.
It needs to be. Is that what you think?
It needs to be very good.
Really? Why do you think that?
Because if it is this on the same level as all the other ones that have come out, it won't be that successful. I don't think.
But I mean, here you go. Did you enjoy The Old Republic?
Yes, a lot.
So it wasn't really the best game. People said it was bad. I mean, it was mixed ideas. So, I mean, the problem is if they, because I mean, they're Fallout developers. I mean, they made Fallout. It's a great series. You've probably played?
Yeah, I've played a bit of Fallout.
Really one of the best game series ever made. Fallout 3, one of the best games ever. And they have a knack for making RPG games. So maybe they can do something with the Star Wars IP, hopefully not ruin it, and make something like maybe Star Wars: The Old Republic, but single player, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, a single player where it was just, or like, I don't know, co-op maybe, but not like an open world, like multiplayer online.
Right.
Kind of just like you and a friend, like doing the story, and what you did kind of changed how it would end up, but not like everyone doing the same thing.
Right. Okay, and yeah, so we're gonna hopefully hear more about that. There's really nothing about it. It's only a rumor. But we're gonna go now on to the next topic. We're getting closer and closer to our biggest topic. And do you want to introduce that? That's a Batman.
Okay.
Now,
I'm very excited.
all listeners, all viewers, and listeners, Megalogic is a very big Batman Batman in general fan, I guess.
I watch pretty much every Batman film. Love the Nolan trilogy. Have it on DVD. Watch it about 10 times a day.
I do have to say, because I'm a little nerd here, but it's the nerd inside of me. But I've only recently bought the first ever issue of the Green Lantern, which came out in 1950, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's cool. So anyway, yeah. Do you want to introduce?
So I have played. Well, I did play, but my mic didn't work. But
Yeah.
I have played Arkham Asylum. I have played part of Arkham City. The games, which are both ridiculously incredible Batman games.
Right.
And there is a new Batman Arkham game confirmed for 2013. Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you'll see here, if you look, let me just send you the page here. So they already, Warner Bros, the guys who make the game, have already registered 15 domains for Batman for the next game. So a so they have 50 names in the work. Arkham Universe, Batman Arkham Universe, Batman Arkham Arises, Batman Arkham Begins, Batman Arkham Dark Knight, Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Legend, Batman Arkham Legends, Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Origins, Batman Arkham Stories, Dark Knight Arkham, DC Arkham Universe, DC Arkham Verse, and DC Arkham Universe. And these are
There was only a few in there that actually sound decent.
and these are all websites and names that are available. Let me just try and load up. Oh, it doesn't even load up a site for now.
I mean, Batman Arkham Stories sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Arkham Universe couldn't work.
Do you think they could keep up with this next game? I mean, this is the third game. Usually, game companies who get to the third game just ruin the game. Usually, it's like the first and second one are very good, and this is an IP, so it's going to be a lot harder because millions and billions of people in the world. I mean, literally billions are Batman. I mean, people, even on the streets, if you ask who Batman is, they'll probably know, even if they've never, they know who the guy is, their symbol. I mean, it's such a big thing. It's part of a culture, pretty much.
I mean, wait, carry on.
What?
No, carry on, never mind.
Okay, no. So, I mean, do you think they could live up to the expectations of millions and billions of fans around the world? I mean, after 2 games, could they actually withstand that? What do you think?
I mean, one of the biggest thing, pretty much the 3 biggest things about why the games, the first 2 games were so good. One was the combat. I mean, just the way it flowed was so fun to beat up bad guys. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Right.
The second, kind of where it took place, like Arkham Asylum. I mean, it wasn't open world, but it was pretty awesome. And Arkham City was open world, and the characters and storytellings. I mean, the Joker in those 2 first games was fantastic. I mean,
yeah, did you like him?
Oh yeah, he was up there with Ledger. I mean,
yeah,
he was, and it's like that's a.
I actually think the guy who made the voice acting. No, I think that was another guy. Heath Ledger made it, maybe. Before he died, yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
You know he died, right?
Oh yeah.
You know the reason why?
Yeah, he OD'd on prescribed drugs.
Yeah, and okay, so the reason is he had prescribed drug was he wanted to get into the role of the Joker so much that he had to take some sort of like thing, I don't know, so it wouldn't make him pretty much feel crazy.
Yeah.
And he got so much obsessed with it, and he did it for the best. He didn't want to kill himself and do it as drugs.
Yeah.
He wanted to do the best role he could.
I mean, but I know I've watched like documentaries and stuff.
Right.
It was like 1 or 2 months before, and he pretty much just confided himself to like a hotel room.
Yeah.
And pretty much mastered everything he wanted to have about the Joker. He got into the Joker's mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Took those drugs. And I mean, it was very sad that he died that way, but I mean, what a role to go out on. I mean,
exactly. And there's a scene in Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. No, just The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight, where he's in a locked room where they question him, if you remember.
Yeah, the cell, yeah.
And yeah, that's he did. He in the studio when they were filming, he locked himself up, not in the hotel thing, but in the studio. Locked himself in a room for 3 hours and practiced talking to himself until he thought he was actually crazy. Right before, and then he came out of the room, and then they shot that scene.
And that is dedication.
That is extreme dedication, and that's someone who died in honor. And
yeah. And it shows in that scene. I mean, he is brilliant. When he's getting beaten up and stuff, and I mean,
yeah, it is. It is insane. Yeah.
But I like the way he did it because Nolan made this Batman a lot darker than the old.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you remember the Batman before, they had like 1999, there was the animated series on Cartoon Network
I mean, the Joker was just that. He was a Joker. He was a prankster who
Yeah,
just.
exactly. He wasn't, the serious, the guy who, tells the story of his father cutting his face, making him
Yeah. Heath
smile.
Ledger made it a dark character, which was very, very good.
Exactly. And yeah, so I don't know actually if he does the Joker's voice, but I can't wait for the game really.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so that there were the three main things I would say. The character and storytelling, the combat, and the kind of the set design, if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you were
Right.
mentioning Bane being in the new game.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Most likely. You
If
said
he's in
that
it,
most likely.
if he's in it and they do it well, it'll be fine, I reckon.
Right. Right. And there's gonna be also a couple of new characters from the DC universe, but we'll see what happens there.
I'm wondering if they'll fit Riddler in there somewhere.
Riddler?
Yeah,
I mean, he always was in the games.
was he?
Yes, you have mission. Yeah, don't you know?
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, sorry.
Oh wow. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is how a true fan reacts to a game. He doesn't even know what characters are in the game. Wait, who's Shepard? Is he from Mass Effect or from Halo?
Mass Effect.
Oh, I thought he was from Halo. That was sarcasm, right?
Commander Shepard.
That was
Yes, I'm hoping it was sarcasm.
okay. Good. So we're gonna bring you the latest news when that comes out. Next time, getting it now really close. Another game is delayed. The Last of Us, which we've heard is by Naughty Dog, who made Uncharted.
What a name. What a name.
Another game has been delayed. Now, I'm not going to talk about the game itself, but the fact that it's been delayed. What do you think of the fact that another game has been delayed? This is already the second game that we've talked about that's been delayed.
I don't see why. I mean,
And a
they.
lot of them are saying that it's to make the game better, which is probably total bullshit.
Yeah, they're just wanting to make it onto the next gen consoles. I think.
Really? Okay.
I think they're waiting for the next consoles to
Because that's what you said with GTA, but I don't think so. I think they're just, they've had so many bugs.
I mean, GTA, I think that is rubbish, but with this, because they've seen GTA have done it, and GTA's excuse was we want to get on the next gen consoles.
Right.
So other games might be thinking, oh, we should do that. Let's do that as well.
Right. I mean, it's a big topic. We're seeing so many games now being delayed, even free to play games. That's not an unusual thing because they're saying, quote unquote, that they have to make it look better, but that's probably. I mean, I never could believe that.
I mean, check out the new Alien Colonial Marines game.
It sucks.
They needed to delay that for about a year for it to look
Yeah,
good. I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
with a friend, it's good, but I haven't played it by myself. But I can imagine by yourself that'd be awful.
Oh, you've played it with a friend?
Yeah, with my mate, and it was fun.
You mate.
My mate,
Mate.
leave it, mate.
Yeah. Okay, guys, just a spoiler alert. Leave It Mate is going to be set in his new
Oh my
series.
god.
Go check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All you black African American people and Mexican people, you'll know why I'm saying this if you watch the series. Not being racist, but you guys are the
It was a bit. What you said was a bit racist.
those are the best subscribers. They're so loyal.
Whatever.
Anyway, racist comments. We're just gonna have to censor this. When you put the podcast on iTunes, I have this thing where I can have a choice if it's censored or explicit or none. So usually we have none, but I think this is gonna be an explicit podcast.
Just because of that one bit.
Um,
Maybe we should just swear a lot and then it'll turn explicit.
yeah.
Fuck.
So anyway, fuckity fuck, and
Yeah, shit and yeah stuff.
did you hear about the new fucking shit, dude? That
Yeah, I heard about that shit. Yeah.
dude, I can't wait for the next fuck. It's so good. Revenge of the fuck.
Oh my god.
But
Okay,
the word
moving along.
the word fuck leads us in is a very good segue to one of the worst companies in the world. Sega. Microsoft, there's been a lot of rumors lately of Microsoft wanting to buy Sega. And Sega are the guys who made. Do you know what the games they made?
Hmm?
Do you know what games they made? I'm just testing you out here.
Sega?
Yeah.
No, not off my chest.
Really?
I will know it, but I can't think of it, like, right now.
You know the running furball? Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it, yeah.
You know what that's called?
Do you know what? What? I don't even know what you're on about.
Come on!
What?
What games did they create?
I can't think.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know it, I know it.
They also made the Dreamcast, the Game Gear, the Master System, the SG-1000, Mega Drive, Genesis, and all those good stuff. So they've been going down lately with stocks and stuff like that, but
Because Sonic's getting old.
yeah, I mean, dude, like how many times, like,
They need to learn Sonic isn't Mario.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, so at the end result is Microsoft is not going to buy Sega. I don't think this is something big. Um, I don't know what the original price was. Oh, here, sorry. Um, they wanted to buy Sega for 24, no, $2 billion, even though they are actually worth a lot more.
Mm.
But Bill Gates didn't think that Sega had enough, muscle and potential to eventually stop Sony from, their big thing. Uh, what do you think of that? Another big company buying another big company? I mean, are they, trying? I mean, because the only reason they actually wanted to is to stop Sony.
What, is it Microsoft buying Sega to stop
Yeah,
Sony?
exactly.
Microsoft are intimidated, I mean...
Are they scared? Like, what's happening here?
Because this is like... out of the blue, I mean, wanting to buy another huge company.
Right.
I mean, it's just strange.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I don't think, usually when companies buy another company, it's only to make, their games better. But here it's not even that. It's plain simple. Even Bill Gates said, it's to stop Sony from, releasing its next big thing. And so many people, going and looking up stuff.
Mm.
Do you have any ideas about that? Any more thoughts?
I mean, no, not really. I haven't really, like, kind of looked too much into it. I mean...
Right.
I'd say it's just strange, I mean...
Right. Yeah. I mean it's clear. I mean, and this is the very good segue to our next segment. But it's very clear that Microsoft and Sony are the big talk right now.
Yeah.
Because they're both gonna unveil their next consoles. So, and that leads us to our very very last topic of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna give you the honors of talking about it.
So, wait, so which one am I...
Sony inviting the gamers.
Okay, so... Sony are inviting gamers to see the future on February 20th.
Now, today is the 14th. This will be going up on the 15th, so 5 days before. Are you going to watch it live? I don't know when it's going to be live. Let's see here. Are you going to watch it? Oh, here we go. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so that means... what's the time where you are now?
Midnight.
Midnight?
Yeah.
So that means 6 here. It's going to be what time over there?
No idea.
I don't know. Anyway, so
Anyway.
are you going to watch it, or are you going to...
If I can, yeah.
You're probably also on YouTube. They're going to have it later on.
Yeah, there'll be like a little thing at the top saying...
So it's not really...
PlayStation,
It's not really a convention like E3. It's just a keynote. It's one of the biggest Sony's ever done. And have you actually seen any commercials yet for it? I don't think so,
No.
because you're in Britain. So the commercial pretty much shows It's starting off with like a black screen, then the logo Sony. Pretty much, you can see it slowly going onto the screen, and then you see it says February 20th, 2013, and there's a picture. You can see it.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, they've been showing it for the past month. Nothing really about it. It's only a big teaser. But
A 45-second teaser.
yeah. I think you'll be able to watch it. No, that's the event teaser. No, that's not the actual.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um. Yeah, but so it's pretty much not a convention like E3, and usually E3, you know what E3 is, right?
Yeah, I know what E3 is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually those big companies like Microsoft, they always show off their Xbox, and Sony always, with the PS Vita, they showed it off at E3. But now, they're taking a 90-degree turn, showing it off, at their own convention. So, are you excited for this?
Am I excited for the PlayStation
Yeah.
4? No.
No?
No, I don't play PlayStation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is over. Goodbye. No, kidding.
I guess I am excited for the new
No,
console.
I mean, not for playing it, but like see how it's gonna turn out and actually look.
Oh yeah.
We're all
I'm
like,
interested. Yeah. That's like with anything. I'm just more interested in whenever this new Xbox, whatever the hell it's going to be called, comes out. Xbox Lite.
Yeah, Xbox Legendary. Remember that? That was a good.
Xbox 720.
Yeah, go back to our last episode, episode 3, and on your way, go like and subscribe. And
Self-plug in on your
yeah,
own.
exactly. But here's the big thing. So Microsoft not long ago, the president of Microsoft, Jonathan Grimes, in an interview said that the majority of consumers and people will not actually know about PlayStation 4's big announcement. Do you think that is true? Because a lot of people are already waiting for this. I mean, it's already all over IGN, GameSpot, Machinima.
Is it going to announce?
No, Microsoft think that the majority of people won't even know about the announcement.
And they're dumb.
Really?
They've put an advert about it.
I mean, yeah, they have, but how much are Microsoft trying to stop Sony from unveiling that console? I mean, trying to buy Sega, giving out a press release saying that they're hoping many people won't even know about it. They're probably gonna hold their own keynote unveiling the new console. What's going on here? What's this big rivalry? I mean, who do you think will win after all this?
What, like in a few years, as in sales?
No, I mean, who do you think will win with like their console? I mean, because they're always trying to stop each other. And what do you think about this?
PS.
Really?
PlayStation, yeah.
What do you think about the PlayStation?
That it'll win like this kind of.
Do you not think the Xbox didn't have as big enough as didn't get as many people pumped as Sony?
No, because the Xbox, you don't need to buy the new console if you already have one and it's working fine. But with the PlayStation, I mean, if you have a PS3, PlayStation 4's like, oh, it's a brand new console with new games and everything.
Right.
But with the Xbox, you can keep your 360 and carry on playing with that and with people on the new one.
Yeah, so going back to the Sony inviting games to the future, it's not really clear about what's going to happen in the event. We know they're going to unveil the console. There's a lot of speculations how it's going to look like, how it's going to turn out. This is a very big step forward for Sony. I mean, they've never actually done this big of an unveil. I mean, they're expected to be so pretty much I don't know where they're doing it. Let's see here. I actually don't know where they're doing it, but they're supposed to the whole theater is supposed to be full, and also there's supposed to be more than 1 billion people watching the live stream. That's a shit ton of people.
I think it's just because they know they need to make a big deal out of this. I mean,
but do you think this is a big deal?
Yeah, very big deal.
And do you think Microsoft, the way they're acting towards Sony is a big deal?
Yeah, I mean, because gaming over the past not few years, but I don't know really how long, but it's blew up. I mean,
I mean, yeah, it has changed. Look at it. Pong against Skyrim. Pong, two-player arcade where you can't even play and you're playing on the same screen. V Skyrim, where it's 300 hours and it's as big as the universe and equivalent.
hmm.
I mean, it has changed. Gaming has changed a lot, and we've seen a lot about.
And it's getting more serious, so they know they need to step up and have this big event, and Microsoft are getting worried.
Right. I mean, and throughout, next week, we're gonna record this after the event. Actually, one day after the event, so we're gonna have full, complete coverage about the
Ooh,
event. I think we will even have to do special of coverage for the event. We'll have a special recording
like
on that day.
reaction. That's what they
On that
say.
day, no, just a coverage about everything
Oh right, yeah,
on
yeah,
the same day. So it'll be an early podcast. Um, but yeah, we'll see what turns out with it. I mean, I'm very excited for this.
yeah. Same.
Anything else you want to add to this topic before we wrap it up?
No, I think we've pretty much covered everything.
Yeah. And yeah, we've actually hit like 50 minutes already
Mm.
of recording time, so it's a good bit of podcast. So, don't we have one question already?
This is kind of a question slash statement. One of my good interwebs friends
Interwebs.
um, has said he's kind of stated that Rockstar delaying GTA 5 for the next gen consoles means a lot of people that got PS3 and Xbox for at Christmas just to get GTA 5 will be pissed off. So what do you kind of think about that?
I'm gonna let you answer first with that.
Okay, well, I would agree and say a lot of people would get the consoles just because they know GTA 5's coming out and is a very popular game. And
Right.
them delaying it for 4 months
It
is
is insane. Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
it is. So my answer is I think it's complete bullshit that they're delaying it for console reasons. Hey, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, very unlikely that you're wrong, but you could be.
Uh, but they have released a statement not long ago that there's been a lot of bugs. So I mean, maybe there's a 50. I mean, it's probably a 50-50 chance, probably 50% that because of the bugs, and probably because of the next gen consoles. But we'll see. Maybe we'll know if they're lying or not once PS4 is revealed in the next Xbox, and if by then they're not, gonna have that released. So we're really gonna see what's gonna happen with that.
Yeah.
But that's it, guys. That's a
So
wrap.
thanks for that comment slash statement, Joe.
What?
I just said thanks, Joe, for the comment slash
Yeah. Thank
statement.
you. We're gonna look forward for other questions next week. Listeners, you can comment down below or private message us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And on iTunes, we've reached 10 subscribers on iTunes.
10 now.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
growing.
it was 7 last time you said.
Yeah, so we're slowly growing. We are already like place I think like 1 million in the charts in iTunes charts.
Yes.
Replaced like a little more than 1 million out of all the podcasts. But that's it. Where can they find you? Your channel? Where can they see you live, naked, whatever? I don't know.
Yeah, all that good stuff. um, Type in Mega Logic HD, and I should come up as one of the first, and it's Commander Shepherd.
And you'll see
Um,
his channel in our YouTube channel. You'll see it on the side. Also, thank you for. Well, actually, here's a big thing I have told you, but probably, guys, we are gonna have a sponsor next week. A very big. It's a gaming company, so we're gonna look forward to that. So I'm gonna finally be able to say sponsored. This episode is sponsored by blah blah blah.
That'll be awesome.
That will be. But until then, guys, you can hit me up on YouTube. I don't have a private channel anymore, but go subscribe, like I said, to the channel. We'll probably make a Facebook or Twitter account one day for the podcast once it gets a little more subscribers and viewers. But until then, that's it. We'll see you guys on the next episode of the Angry Ragdoll Podcast. It's been a
Bye,
pleasure.
guys.
See you guys later.